CBS 19 is a proud partner of the Caldwell Zoo, and several of the animals at the zoo serve as animal ambassadors to help educate the public about their species. And who better to spread knowledge than an owl? Take a look. Well, you may have heard the phrase, as wise as an owl. Well, I'm here at the Caldwell Zoo with Nicole Moore, supervisor of birds, to take a little bit of advice from one of the wisest birds around. Hi, Nicole. Who do we have here?
This is Echo. She is a Eurasian eagle owl. She may look very similar to some of the owls you see around here called the great horned owls, but this is a non-native species.
I've been looking at how gorgeous her eyes look when she looks directly at you. It's a little intense. How good is their eyesight?
They have a really impressive vision, particularly in dawn and dusk. They're crepuscular, which means they utilize a small amount of light during dawn and dusk to hunt and be active.
I see that you have her on your arm there. You have to tell me, is she heavy?
So at first, no. But when you have about 6.5 pounds sitting on your arm here, it gets a little tiring.
I can imagine after a while. A little bit earlier, we were seeing her kind of flap her wings in the breeze. How big is her wingspan? Because it looked pretty big from here.
Yeah, so her wingspan is about 6.5 feet.
Wow, that is definitely taller than me. I've been noticing her beautiful feathers on the top of her head. Is there any purpose for that in the wild?
These little tufts of feathers help them communicate as part, helps them be attentive and things like that. Also just like a fun little thing that helps them be identifiable. Great horned owls have them as well.
Interesting. So this species, where is it native to?
This is a species is native to Europe, Asia, and also North Africa.
You were telling me that Echo here has a very important job. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Echo is an ambassador bird. So what I mean by ambassador bird is that we take her out and help educate the public about raptors. So she gets to go out and be in front of the guests and be a face for her wild counterparts.
And why is it important for people to come meet animal ambassadors like Echo?
So education is one of the most important tools that conservation has. So she gets to play a really important and vital role in helping the public learn about owls. So when you get to put a name and face to like a raptor, it'll help you make smarter choices when doing things like pest control, where the difference between poisoning or using like a snap trap or something could mean the life of a raptor.
Well, I'm sure that it definitely means a lot to people to meet a representative of the Raptors. She's repping the Raptors here.
Yeah, she is.
And if people want to come meet her in person and come to one of the animal talks you do, what is the best way for them to do that?
So during the spring, summer, and fall, we do raptor talks along with a bunch of other animal talks. We post those at the front so you can see what's going on that day. And we do the raptor one once a week. And then we do it on the same day every week once we decide what day it's going to be. So if you can come out and look at her or any other birds that we have out.
What are some of the other animal ambassadors you have here at the zoo?
So along with Echo here, we also have our red-tailed hawk, we have a barn owl and a Harris hawk, and also a black vulture that we use. And then they also do different talks with like the cheetahs and elephants, and we do our penguin talk and all sorts of things like that. So we have plenty of animal ambassadors to see.
Oh, there you guys, you heard it here, folks. There's plenty of animals out here. I'm sure they'd love to meet you. And you can come on down to the Caldwell Zoo and meet Echo.
Well, she doesn't look sweet, but I'm sure she's very nice.
She was very friendly. She had a little bit of angry face on in that package, but she was tired. Just like I think we're all tired in the afternoons. But hey, if you want to go down to the Caldwell Zoo and meet her, she's a great animal ambassador. Yay. You can learn a lot about the raptors, and she is honestly so sweet and so cool to meet.
I love that.